And hey, we rolling. We rolling. What's up, y'all?
Here we go.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to
Hey,
Rue's Room, fellas. Once again, we got another episode. With me, we got my co-host DJ Hope to the right. Where you at, DJ Hope? Yes, sir. Above me, we got Q Alexander. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And above Ant or above DJ Hope, we got MG Glass. It's good to
Yeah, it's
see y'all,
Hope, man.
boys.
Going
Good to,
on?
good to see y'all, boys. Um, First things first, I'm gonna let Quincy take the lead here in a bit. He's got some questions and he wants to lead tonight. So, first thing though, let's get a mental health check around the room. So I'm gonna go first. Professionally, I'm gonna say, and this, one's terrible, 10 is awesome. Professionally, I'm gonna go with an 8. Personally, I'm gonna
okay.
go with a 5. 5 being just trials and tribulations, man. Just trying to work through things with the wife and be there for the kids and provide. Be the best person I can be, best dad, best husband. So and best friend too. So it's a good 5 though. It's not a bad 5. It's a good
Okay.
5 because there's
Okay.
room for improvement. So let's go with you next, Quincy.
Uh, man. Professionally, I'd probably say I'm at about a 7. Started a new job, still getting my feet wet, but making improvements every day and learning new shit. So
It's a blessing.
can't complain about that. Personally, I'd probably say about a 9.
That's
To be
amazing.
honest, things are
That's
pretty
good.
good.
Can we get some claps for
Um,
that?
That's great.
Let's clap it up for that
That's-
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
things are looking good right now. So
That's
yeah,
awesome, bro.
and I'll pass it on to MG.
Uh, you know what, man? I just want to start by saying this game is about valleys and peaks, man. So that 5 state, that's gonna be an 8,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
low at some point as well. But
Could
it's
Facts.
be.
about standing those valleys and peaks, and that's what everyone around you, your support system, is there to help you with. Be there for the good times and the bad. So I just want you to know we're here for you,
Appreciate
and
that.
Okay.
you know it's a good 5. So that's the
Pre-
first thing I'm gonna say.
hey, and that's why I sent all y'all, each and every one of y'all, that shit on Instagram, bro, because it hit home. It hit home. Even
Mm-hmm.
at your worst
Yeah,
days, you still gotta be for the people you love most. So
absolutely.
Always.
So if there's anything I could do for anyone, to anyone, uh, you know what I mean.
for sure, for
Pause.
sure,
It's not just a friendship; it's a brotherhood. It's
it's
a
a
What do you
brotherhood.
brotherhood.
mean? What do you mean by that?
Anything I could do to help out. Don't hesitate to ask anytime, any place. Anyway, for me, professionally, I would say about an 8. Just because nothing's changed, luckily, and sometimes no motion is better you know than anything. So
Absolutely.
everything's
Then movement. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm cool with that, and I would say personally, if these bets start hitting, I'll probably be at a 9. But I'm at an 8. FanDuel took 2 points of happiness from me in DraftKings.
Damn.
I was gonna
All right.
say
So
This weekend was all right. This weekend
yeah,
was all
you
right
had
for
a good
you. You good?
weekend this weekend, so
yeah, I had a good weekend, but it's I would also like that my personal happiness. That's the only thing missing out of that. But I don't know.
if you guys, if you guys want to know what Marcus did this weekend, holler at him, man. Get his social, get his number, ask him what he did over the weekend.
That's all.
uh,
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
yeah, man, I had a nice weekend hanging out with a friend of the
Oh,
podcast, Dylan Shaw, on Saturday night. That's one of my friends.
yes,
That's
sir.
that's
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Dylan.
good. That's what I had. That's
Yeah.
what he's talking about.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Macaulay Culkin.
Shout out to the homie Dylan.
Yes, sir. Dylan's that
Yeah,
guy. Hey, Dylan, if you see this, bro, we fuck with you. We love you, bro. You gotta come on soon.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
He's definitely
Uh,
got all the opinions. So
Shout out to Hater Hope.
Hey, say the best for last. Hater Hope. It's your turn,
Right.
big dog.
Go ahead.
Professionally, I'm around like a 7 or 8. I say, things have been going great, but there's always room for improvement. Personally, I say I'm about a 6. I was going through some car problems, but I got taxed and I got the car problems out of the way, so I'm ready to get back into it. But
Good.
Make
that's
make
how I'm
that
feeling
make
right
that
now.
6 to 10, bro. Keep striving for greatness. We all got to do the same thing. We all got to keep pushing the envelope too. So keep
It's the day.
Yeah,
striving,
Also, it's day by day.
day by
it's day
day.
by day. Yeah,
Day by
tomorrow
day.
can be a whole different thing.
Day by
Mhm.
day, for sure.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Quincy, take off with it, bro. I want to
All
debate.
right. So, some topics we got for today. We're going to talk about the combine that's coming up. Obviously, that's starting tomorrow in Indianapolis, home city. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We got
Let
some free agent
the
talk.
NBA tell it.
I'm sorry.
Lame city if you let the NBA tell it. No,
Ooh,
They
Wow.
said hotels is
wow.
Wow.
going for like
We're gonna
fifteen
move.
hundred.
We're gonna move past that.
I'll
Yeah,
never
we're
hold
gonna
there.
that.
We got some free agent talk. Uh, Talking about obviously T Higgins and what could possibly happen with him. He got franchise tagged, but anything's up in the air. And also, baseball's back. We got the some spring training. I need to go visit MG down in his town, so I can see my
We're
Reds.
Cactus League, Phoenix, Arizona.
That's right. That's right. All right.
Scorpions.
So yeah, we got to stay away from scorpions.
Hey, real quick before we move on, Quincy. Hey, y'all, if y'all listening, speaking of baseball, we're gonna have some new people, new faces that you'll see. So you'll still see, the core four, but we're gonna have some more additions, as we kind of continue to grow a little bit. We'll have a pretty big March with guests too. So tap in. Sorry, Quincy. Go ahead.
You good, man? No, we gotta make sure we let our people know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. So
Sorry to cut you off, Q. Make sure you comment, subscribe. I hate the textbook with everybody else.
yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Yes,
say it
sir.
in a flyway. I'm gonna get my own way at some point, but we just starting off and anything can help. So,
For sure.
Anything, and everything.
so
For
go
sure.
ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right, no, we're good. All right, so we'll start off talking about some free agency. Okay, so
What's
uh,
for here?
free agency in the NFL.
Okay.
So we got a lot of free agent wide receivers. We got a lot of free agent running backs.
Quarterbacks too.
Okay, a lot of some quarterbacks too. There's going to be
We
some movement in the NFL.
got some defensive linemen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Some defensive linemen. There's a lot of free agents, big names out there that
You
are
got the
up for
list? Can you
grabs.
pull the list up?
I do have a list actually. Hold on.
That'd be helpful.
Yes, it would. All right, so free agents as far as running backs go. Let's start off with that. So biggest name, obviously Derrick Henry.
Is that the
Derrick
biggest?
Henry.
Is that the biggest?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's do the
What's
top.
the big
Let's do
name?
the top five. Let's do the top five biggest names
That's the second.
in
The
running
name.
backs. So Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler.
You damn near said it backwards of what it should have been. Because
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley is definitely number one.
Saquon Barkley is up there.
Josh
Yes, I
Jacobs is
agree.
two.
Eckler's probably two.
I
You
say
think
Jacobs.
Eckler's two?
I think
I
Jacobs is
say
two.
Jacobs too.
Eckler's 3 or 4.
I would say due to injury problems, they're both kind of But
I
Yeah.
I
mean,
would,
Saquon Barkley is injury prone.
yeah, I guess you're.
Saquon is very injury prone.
I
That's
mean,
Oh,
he's been out. He's sat out multiple seasons.
who would have the bigger impact on the team right now, though? I think Eckler would have.
Saquon.
I mean, like
It
out of
depends on what team he goes to.
I think
Eckler,
it depends on what team he goes to. I think Derrick Henry will have an instant impact on any team he goes
Do you
to.
want to know why I say Saquon?
55 years old.
This is why I say
He is old.
Saquon. Saquon is balling on a shitty Giants team. No receiver help. Paris Campbell, I love you. You're an Ohio State Buckeye, but the receiving core is not that great.
Previous Colt.
Yeah, previous coach.
Uh,
Receiving core is trash. Quarterback,
That's
we
very
don't know
true
who the
though
hell the
too.
quarterback
Saquon has
is.
been on a very bad team for a
Balling
while.
over
He
1,000
has.
yards. So if you put him with people who are talented on the receiver end or receiving end,
Mhm.
a decent quarterback too, and a nice little backup, man, sky's the limit.
You want to
I,
know what I heard?
Chill,
Saquon.
He's not
bro,
coming to
chill
the
out,
Colts,
bro.
bro.
He's coming in Cincy.
Nah, he's going to the Texans. He followed Nico Collins. He
I
followed
would.
Stroud. He followed all of
Out.
them.
Yeah,
We'll
That I
And
mean,
see.
that would be a good fit for them.
that
tax
would be
free.
a good fit.
I'll believe when I see it. He definitely would be a good fit, but I think someone else is going to throw a bigger bag. I mean, the Texans
Well,
definitely have
yeah.
a bro,
Hey,
but I
wait,
think
But they have a young team, so they got a lot of money to play with.
Glass,
They
isn't
yeah,
do.
Texas a tax free state too?
yeah. Texas doesn't have any state income tax.
And when the NFL cap just went up to how much?
That's a good
Uh,
question.
they raised it for I can't remember, it was 20 or 40 mil, or it could have been, and they raised it at least 8 figures. I will say that. um,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. They 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 definitely they raised it 8 figures. You know, my Rams are definitely gonna capitalize on that. I think we're gonna go after my free agency, but
Let's hope.
we'll leave. But I think Saquon's definitely on that list.
Who was
Raised it to
that?
240 million is what it's at.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Rises 30.6 million.
30 million. That's what it was. 30 million. Uh, I think the Saquon's definitely the most, I guess, sought after free agent.
I would say so. He's definitely the most talented
Which
as far
teams?
as pure talent goes.
Which
Yeah,
teams really need a running back right now? Like who's y'all like top list of teams that really need like
Think
they
about
need some help?
who's losing
Ravens.
running backs right now.
the
Ravens is a
Ravens.
good option.
Ravens got running backs. They're just not healthy.
Man,
Well, Gus
J.K.
Edwards
Dobbins
is a
needs to
free
go ahead
agent.
and step.
Gus Edwards a free agent. J.K. Dobbins is also a free agent. So they're
Mm.
losing running backs. So they need running backs. I hope they don't get Derrick Henry.
You can
Yeah,
have
For
Derrick
selfish
Henry, bro.
reasons.
Derrick Henry, I mean, if he can't be a bell
The
cow anymore,
Bengals
first
actually
off.
play very well against Derrick Henry.
It
I
ain't even.
think that we've gotten to. Sorry to cut you off. I think we
You
got
good.
to a point in the league where it's like you're gonna win the championship not because you paid a running back a shit ton of money.
That's
So like,
true. That's true.
I think that these
But
running back,
running backs can definitely help, though.
yeah, but running back by committee is now the way.
Running back
Like
by
that,
That's
committee
true.
is the only way to go. And if you want to stay healthy and make a deep run with a talented team, you got to have two running backs.
at least nowadays.
Maybe three if somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, so like he would have to go to already established core if it's gonna be that much of an impact, or you know what I mean. Like
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I would if I was him. I mean, shit, the Texans definitely fit that list. They still got what Singletary and
No, Devin Singletary is on the list.
he's a
Pitts, maybe?
He's a free agent this year.
Singletary can come into the Bengals at this point if we don't
they
keep Joe
actually
Mixon.
Nah. So here's what I
Is
would think.
What's
The
up with Joe
Bengals.
Mixon? My bad. I'm sorry, Quincy. What's up with Joe
No,
Mixon?
Joe. So I was getting to that. So Joe Mixon, they're saying he's got 1 year left.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
got 1 year left. But
Okay.
if they release him, then they can save, I think, like up to $6 million on the salary cap.
okay.
Which can definitely do some damage.
Right.
So if they let him go, I say get Austin Eckler because he's going to be the closest skill set to Chase Brown to get him to
That's
the next
a
level.
lot of fucking money
That's
for
too much money. I'm not
I
spending that
feel
money
like
for him.
Austin Eckler's on the decline though. He's not going to be.
It don't matter, bro.
What?
It don't
He's on his
matter.
second contract, isn't he?
Well, the problem is that
Uh,
somebody's gonna pay him that money. It isn't the fact that the Bengals need him. Somebody is
I
probably
don't.
gonna.
I don't think anybody's going to pay him that money. First of
Somebody's
all,
gonna pay
running
him
backs
that money, bro.
have a hard enough time getting paid anyway.
But they just raised
So
it.
I understand that, but with the amount of other running backs on this list,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
they're not going to pay running backs a premium.
but
Well,
here's
and also the Bengals are notoriously one of the cheaper
facts.
franchises
Exactly.
Facts.
So, and they've been known to make good deals with good players
Or not
that save them money.
out on players.
But the thing is, there's going to be a lot of interchangeable
But they're not
pieces.
paying that
Like
much.
with the teams who are losing running backs, you're going to have to
Hmm.
get a running back. So you might see like an actual swap somewhere with all these running
There's a
Yeah.
backs and
lot
they
of there's a
replace.
lot of running backs on this list that are unrestricted free agents.
Yeah.
Would you like
There's
me
the-
to read you the list?
I
There's
low
a-
key want Joe Mixon to stay. I don't want him to go.
We need Joe
I would
Mixon, bro.
love for him to stay. I would love for him to stay. But if they don't, I think, in my opinion, Austin Eckler would be the best option
He ain't better
for
than
the
Joe.
Bengals.
He ain't better than Joe.
No, I
In no
said
way.
if they went that way,
No, I'm saying, but
that would be
it'd
the
be a
best
downgrade though. Is what I'm saying. Joe is the most durable back in the league. It ain't even
option. He is
close.
pretty durable. He is
Uh,
pretty durable. And Austin Eckler is a little injury prone.
Correct.
most back in the league.
He plays a lot.
Nick
been pretty
Chubb?
durable.
No.
Definitely not Nick Chubb. I wasn't gonna go that wrong.
When it comes down to fantasy, like Joe Mixon is always playing, bro.
Joe
Like,
Mixon
I
I
True.
would
swear.
say Christian McCaffrey is the most durable back in the league.
Christian. Okay, it's between those two. It's between
Like
those
that-
two.
I
But
mean,
he's
Christian.
not a free agent, so we're not talking about him.
Okay, sorry.
You can't even put Alvin Kamara in there because Alvin Kamara always got hamstring
Nah.
issues.
He always
Mhm.
got him
He definitely
issues.
does.
Answer is Christian McCaffrey. I feel like at this point.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. It's
Josh
those two.
Jacobs is actually pretty solid too. Well, he had a turf toe.
He always got
issue,
something
didn't he?
going on, but he still plays.
He got a
He
lingering
still-
in
he-
all times, but yeah, I guess you can call that durable because usually he suits up.
Yeah.
But
Tony
He's-
Pollard.
free agent.
He is a free agent.
I think Cowboys should let him walk.
That's a hard running back. I mean,
No, it's not.
he's definitely middle of the pack.
Bro,
He ain't no Echo.
Go ahead, read off the whole all the running backs.
hey, just
Yeah,
give us
alright.
give us top 8, bro. We don't need all that.
Or give
I'll
it.
give you top 10. Derrick
Okay.
Henry, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Tony Pollard,
God
Austin
damn.
Eckler, Cordero Patterson, Gus Edwards, Ezekiel
Yeah.
Elliott,
Probably could have let that go
Devin-
after.
Devin Singletary. DeAndre Swift is on here.
Hey, get Swift.
Damn,
AJ Dillon is down the list.
I like Swift.
Quadzilla.
AJ Dillon
I'm
is
not
a
even going. I'm
is
not
a
even going to
lesser.
mess with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Nah,
That dude
Nah.
is.
he's a nice third running back.
Kansas
I
City
see
is
a lot of veteran
Yeah.
minimum
Uh,
in their future.
I do
I
too.
saw
Yeah,
I'm on down. I see a lot of veteran minimum contracts.
AJ
coming.
I
Dillon
agree.
is a lesser Derrick Henry.
He's a
Who
lesser
is?
spot if we're keeping it a bean.
Yeah. You think that?
Yeah, Quadzilla. Both of them got the big ass quads. Both of
Yeah,
them probably. They probably run the same style. Essentially, it's just AJ Dillon is a little less shifty because he's a little bigger. But
he is
I'll
a
give you
little
that.
bigger.
I'll give you that.
but I would say he's probably the most comparable to Saquon in that list.
Mhm.
Um,
I'd say so.
fell back. Like if you paired them together, like that would be a pretty good running back, dude. I don't see someone going to grab two big name. Essentially, I don't call calling AJ Dillon a big back is a mistake. But
Yes.
But he's definitely
he's a
upper
good.
middle tier.
He's
He's
been
upper
a,
mid-
he's
upper
been a
middle.
career backup. I'm sorry.
If we're talking the running back by committee, it's funny because the second, third running back are going to become more valuable than your feature back.
Facts.
So we can talk shit about AJ as a number two. He about to be more important than
He is.
as number one.
Those fresh legs coming in when the defense is tired, it's
Fresh
going to be hard to stop.
Sorry. Pause.
Big pause.
I'm
All right, so those. Also Antonio Gibson's on there. I don't know if you guys like him.
From Washington, I'll pass.
I'm not a big fan personally.
Gonna let that off the list.
yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
I'm Zach Moss though. Zach Moss definitely proved him. That was a prove it year for him in Indiana.
Yeah, he proved he could get a vet
minimum.
minimum somewhere for sure.
Receivers, please. Receiver me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Receiver.
What's going on? What's going on in the WR room?
All right, the WR room. We got Mike Evans.
Yes,
I feel like he's top of the list.
he's gonna be in Houston.
Nah.
Or KC.
Bro,
God,
And if he goes to Kansas, oh my gosh, they're
If he
definitely
goes to
winning.
Kansas City, it's done.
bro, if any of these top 10 receivers, bro, I'll take OBJ.
Yeah, OBJ's on there. Curtis Samuel, Tyler Boyd.
needle in 2024 for me. Sorry, go ahead. What you say? Keep going.
Tyler Boyd better not go to Kansas City, bro.
Yeah, I know he better not.
Bro, T.
So
Higgins.
Mike Evans, Odell, Curtis Samuel, Tyler Boyd, Cedric Wilson, which I don't really know why he's on this list.
I don't need that.
Let's say DJ Chark.
Man, he don't show up.
That's pretty much Calvin Ridley. I put him up there.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
He hit $1,000 this year.
They'll probably
Yeah.
sign him back for real.
Josh Reynolds, he had a prove a year too.
He's a nice.
Rudy,
I do
He's
like
a nice.
Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, he's a nice third receiver. I'll take
Good
it.
little vet.
Nice
He is.
vet
He's a
minimum.
good little vet man. Now, Tyler Boyd, I think he's a number 3 receiver on the Bengals. He could go to a team. It'd have to be one real certain team that's
Kansas
hurting
City.
for wide receivers to be a number 1.
Kansas
But
City.
he's a solid number 2.
He's
Kansas
a solid
Solid
number.
number 2 receiver.
He's a number 2 at a lot of places. To be
A
honest,
lot of places. A lot of
Easily.
places.
Easily.
I think him and Kansas City is a perfect fit. But truly, so I'm gonna give y'all my take on these receivers. I'm gonna give y'all 4 receivers. First one, we're gonna go. Let's go T. Higgins. T. Higgins is gonna probably reunite at some
He's
point.
not a free agent.
Bro, they're still looking to trade him. They're open to trade him. Let me just say that.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk
Yeah.
about later.
We'll talk about that later. But I can see T. Higgins going down to Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence. I really could.
You know
Because
what?
of the Clemson thing.
Clemson ties and
The Clemson connection.
Yeah.
well, him and T. Higgins.
Yep, they fuck with each other.
They do.
Dabo done with the NCAA, so he about to come be a coordinator.
Please God no. Tyler Boyd can fit honestly anywhere.
Balls.
Yeah.
Colts will be a nice fit for Tyler Boyd.
I wouldn't be
Yo.
mad at that.
I'm not. Oh, Michael Pittman is also a free agent
Pittman's
this
a
year.
free agent, but he's
Michael
resigning
Pittman
back.
Jr.
He's resigning back with the Colts. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna be real pissed off.
There's a good
I'm gonna
chance.
be real pissed off.
Another thing that people aren't talking about, DeAndre Hopkins should be moved before the season starts. I would like to see him in a Kansas City uniform to get a ring before he retires, but I'm also okay with OBJ coming to Kansas City.
They ain't getting no more rings, dog. They ain't getting no more rings.
I'm not.
Okay.
But I think they don't. Kansas City, until they address the glaring hole of having a number 1 receiver, is probably not going to go get a few ring chasing veterans until then.
I
So
would take DeAndre
Right?
Hopkins
You gotta
in a
have.
heartbeat.
You gotta have. Well, he would make a difference. He would make a
Anymore?
Just hear me out. Hear me out. We already got Rashidi Rice,
Rasheed Rice.
Whoa, Rashidi, right? That's crazy.
There's a Rashidi down with the Saints.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
He just tried to.
Rasheen Rice.
Yeah, so we already got
Rashid.
Rice. And then we got Scott Moore's ass. I'm cool.
Sky Moore is not good, and Kadarius Toney don't even say his name.
If you compare, not even compare, but if you
He's still gonna ring though.
You
he
got a
gets
ring.
a ring. But if you combine Rice with, bro, I hate to say it, but like an OBJ or a Tyler Boyd, they going back to the Super Bowl. I don't care.
I don't see why Mike Evans wouldn't want to go there.
I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to go there.
They
Honestly,
gonna have to. They gotta
We'll
pay
see.
him. They gotta pay
Is
him.
Miles Evans going to be about the bag or about the contender this year? I mean, you know what I
He already
mean?
got
Like,
a ring, bro. He got to get one more bag before he retire.
He has 1 ring, so yeah, he might be chasing a bag.
Chase a bag, and if a ring come with it, cool. Cause you got one more
He
bag
about
left,
to
and that's
he
it.
about to go to Atlanta or some shit.
Hell no, please no. Tyler Boyd with
That'd be
Atlanta wouldn't be
stupid.
bad.
Tyler Boyd with Atlanta would not be bad, actually.
Mm-mm.
He'd
He,
probably be a number one there.
he would party
Or
so
Dre.
much.
He'd be number one in Atlanta.
He would party so much in Atlanta. That would be, I don't know.
He a family, bro.
That would be outside. You say he a family man?
Family man.
Okay. No, shout out to TB, man. The city's gonna miss him for real.
Here's the thing:
Yeah,
is it
definitely.
ever
The
been out?
city of Cincinnati is gonna miss Tyler Boyd, bro. That's a fact.
Has anyone here ever been out in Tampa? Sidebar.
Yeah, I've been to Tampa twice actually with the wife.
This is ratchet capital, bro.
Very
That
much
is
so.
Is it really?
Very much so.
it feels like an STD there, man. It
Saint
just feels.
Saint Pete's a little
You
better,
can feel the
but it's the
STDs
same
in the
thing.
air.
Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
Pete, I fuck with
Saint
But
Pete's a
Ebor-
little better.
in Tampa, man. It feel like you just have an STD on your body. If you ever seen Girls episode where they had them amoeba like walking around with them, that's what I feel like STD version of amoeba just following you, bro. So sorry about that.
You good? I'm weak.
That's-
Hey, shout out to Tampa.
Yeah, shout out to Tampa. You crazy.
Oh
My bad,
shit! No, you good. Never my bad. This is
Shout out to brothers on
Hey, there's some good names on this wide receiver free agent list. I'm not gonna lie.
don't sleep on Curtis Samuel going somewhere and getting the bag because he's still young.
Definitely not Curtis Samuel. I mean, he's a good name for sure.
Yeah, bro. The Colts and Curtis Samuel would be fire because y'all need speed.
would be
He's one of the
actually
fastest
nice.
receivers in the league.
Yeah. Our boy Paris Campbell,
Is he on the list too?
Mecole Hardman, he's on the list. Mecole
Oh.
Hardman, Jakeem Grant, he's fast.
Yeah.
I don't know why Randall Cobb isn't retired, but
that minimum.
Randall Cobb is still about to get a bag. He about to get
No.
that vet man.
He's getting the
yeah,
bag.
yeah,
Hey, we gotta talk. We missing a crucial team that needs a number 2 receiver, and that's the Jets.
Facts.
that is true.
So
That is true. They already tried Mecole Hardman though. That
Aaron
didn't
Rodgers
work.
back. Who wouldn't want to go play for Aaron Rodgers if he stays
I
healthy?
bet.
It's
If
about the
anybody
money.
does it, it's gonna be Odell Beckham.
Facts.
You think Randall Cobb will resign to him? Ain't that the only reason why he went?
Randall Cobb shouldn't resign nowhere. I don't think he's gonna get picked up.
Tyler Boyd going to the Jets. Where I'm getting.
He should stay with his family. That's what he should do. He
Bro,
should
if
watch
Tyler
football
Boyd
on
goes to
TV.
the Jets, that is a crucial play
I can-
for Aaron Rodgers.
Jets. I could definitely get.
Yeah, Glass. I was actually
Yeah.
about to. I was gonna agree with you, Tyler Boyd to the Jets, because I mean you got to think about it, bro. Garrett Wilson is a Pro Bowl receiver, or he will be if he's not already. So
Absolutely.
at that
Absolutely.
point, he's commanding a double team. So that second receiver can be damn near anybody.
Yep.
Why
But
not?
definitely Tyler Boyd would make a huge difference.
Is TJ Uzama still there? He probably there recruiting.
Yep. He
Probably.
probably is.
Probably.
Right,
He probably is.
I don't know, man. I think that's a good fit, but I know
I think that's probably
I
one
think
of the
that's a
better
good
fits
pick, too.
for
If
Tyler.
they see this podcast, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we gotta go get TB."
Hopefully.
Like, all right, you talked us into it.
Hey, this podcast needs 10% if they do that though, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna email them tomorrow. Respectfully.
I just need 2 games and 2 tickets so I can bring a shorty.
hey, that's a small cost for them, bro. That should happen easily.
All right. Moving on. Tight ends that are free agents. Free agents that
Are we really interested in tight ends?
The vet minimum position nowadays.
And now hear me out, because the Bengals really need a tight end. Now,
They do
if
really
they
need a
can't
tight end.
if they can't get Brock Bowers in the draft at what they're at 18, pick 18 or 19.
I think he might fall a little bit, so that could happen.
He could, but we also thought Jahmyr Gibbs was gonna fall, and
He did.
definitely didn't.
He sure did.
definitely didn't.
We didn't need him.
So you never know what's gonna happen.
True.
But some of these names on here could definitely make a difference on a lot of different teams.
Yeah.
Top 5.
So top 5: Hunter Henry,
Okay.
Jonnu Smith, Dalton
Okay.
Schultz.
Yeah, I
Dalton
don't.
Schultz. I like Dalton Schultz. That's the only one I like though.
Dalton Schultz is don't sleep on him, bro.
He's
I know,
a
but
My bad, Indy.
y'all better off hating shit, man. I'm I'm not hearing no good names for real.
I'm not. Dalton Schultz
Jared
is the only good
Everett.
name.
Jared Everett.
Gerald Everett.
He's young, but
Yes, he is young.
is he
He
27?
just got released.
Former Ram, also former
Former
Charger.
Ram.
Yeah.
27.
Johnny Smith just got released actually.
Johnny Smith is.
I saw
I'm
that.
cool.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant.
He's on the list.
Has he panned out in the league though?
If this 2 years ago, no.
So 2 years ago, when he was in Denver, he made a difference. When he went to the Seahawks, that was not a good fit. That wasn't a good fit. I think it could have been a good fit, but I don't know whose fault it was. I don't know if it was his fault. I don't know if it was the team's fault.
Come to the
Another tight
Bengals.
end.
Offensive coordinator probably if he wasn't getting the ball.
Yeah.
They got another.
Yeah,
I
they
don't-
do have another tight end.
I
but
don't know who they have at tight end.
who
To
it
be
is.
honest with you.
It was somebody, but
Also, they
who was it?
ran a different style offense. It seemed like with Gino. So
Yeah.
he
So,
tight
I
end.
don't think that was a good fit for him.
Yeah.
But Bengals 100% need a tight end.
I would get
from
Noah
somewhere.
Fant.
We definitely do.
Tanner Hudson is also a free agent, which he made a name for himself this season.
I'd re-sign him. He's cheap.
I would 100% resign him.
Yeah.
I would 100% leave Irv Smith to whoever wants to have that dude on his team.
For cheap, get some offensive line depth, and then just kind of rock out for real.
Yeah.
I mean, there's already 4 good receivers in that room, bro. Like,
yeah, keep that nigga Joe Burrow upright should be your number one concern.
Facts.
It is, but tight ends also do help with that. So
what? And pass pro or max protection? That's it.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you got to have a tight end that can block, and then also leak out for
there ain't too
a little dink pass.
Yeah, there's not too many tight ends who do that, but then at the same time, if you're paying
Dalton
these left
Schultz
tackles,
is definitely one of them.
If you're paying these left tackles,
one of those who can do both for sure. I'll give you that.
I disagree. But if you're paying these left tackles at premium price, you shouldn't have to do any type of max protection just to help.
Is there any lineman free agents this year?
Shit.
Offensive line.
There's got to be a couple.
Yes, there are.
I know there's some good defense, but I don't know about all.
I don't have that list on me right now. So if someone could look that up, that would be great.
I'm sure you don't. I'm on my phone, so it wouldn't look professional. Y'all wouldn't see my face no more.
We need your face. Pause.
It's really not that, because I'm sure it's probably some names that,
I'm sure there is.
But we could just say, for sake of argument, there's some names out there. I think that should probably be the Bengals' priority over.
Bro, that's the only team we should be talking about when it comes to O-line.
They have a lot of money to spend, and if they're gonna spend a lot of money, it needs to be on offensive.
Bro,
line
but
protection.
you gotta think long term though. Long term, you have to secure Jamar Chase and whoever you want to build the future with. So you can't go too crazy.
So we already got Joe Burrow locked down.
Yeah, but
Jamar Chase is the next person to get locked down. What you doing that head nod for?
No, because you should expect to have to give an extension to Joe Burrow in 2 years.
Yeah. You got him locked down for probably one more, and say you guys make a deep playoff run, you're gonna throw another bag at him. We're gonna have to.
In 2 years.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like that's not gonna be an issue. I feel like that they will do that. This is their franchise player.
I hope so.
If they had to get rid of anybody, it'll probably be Jamar Chase.
I think they'll try to. Well, part of having a franchise quarterback is keeping him healthy.
Hey, DJ Hope, he tripping.
Keeping him happy and
dude.
That boy tripping.
Who?
Jamar Chase ain't going nowhere.
Jamar Chase is not going nowhere.
If Joe Burrow goes somewhere, I guarantee you he will.
If Joe Burrow goes somewhere, but that's the objective is to keep both.
Exactly, but priority number one is keeping Joe Burrow.
For sure.
Not Jamar Chase.
No. So priority number one, the next 2 off seasons, you need to sign Jamar Chase, and then after that, you need to figure out an extension, what it looks like for Joe Burrow. because
Absolutely.
he's gonna get
But
another bag in like a year or two.
but with the deal with Jamar Chase, you need to make sure that you can reset where you can throw that extension at Joe Burrow.
It all
That's gonna
depends on,
be that's
but
gonna be part of it.
but
You need to make sure that you can keep Joe Burrow if you're signing Jamar Chase long
you
term.
gotta think big picture though. Look at what they did last year. They got rid of all those veterans on defense, right? So we got super young on the defensive backside. So they're already
That's it.
setting themselves up for
For
you
the
know
future.
one or two splashes this offseason and then extensions the next couple years.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is going to cost them a lot less because the extensions aren't the issue. It's the
Bro, it's
the
gonna
big bag signings
it's gonna cost them a
like T
lot.
Higgins.
It's gonna cost them a lot because that quarterback is gonna that market's gonna get reset again this offseason. I promise you.
I'm
I
trying to
know
think.
it is, and they're trying to talk about Dak is going to reset the market.
He's up.
He would.
I
He
mean,
would. That's
He
just how,
would, but I don't see why they would.
They don't, bro.
because
Who you gonna get?
it's deserving. The market isn't reset by the most deserving. It's just reset by who's up at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're right.
Sadly,
All right, I got the offensive lineman free agents here.
top 5.
Tyron Smith from Dallas.
Injury prone. I'll pass.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I take.
If it was Zach Martin, I'm sorry, it'd be
If
different.
you Tyron Smith, the Rams would love to have you.
Yeah.
Rams will have anybody. They're desperate.
I doubt he's listening. Trent Brown.
Putting it out there.
Trent Brown from New England. That's who I think the Bengals were going to be targeting. Was Trent Brown from New England.
Okay.
Mike Onwenu from New England as well.
Bro, just say my or is it O or U?
Onwenu.
Say Mike. Say Michael. We'll leave it at that.
Michael.
Man, the
Mike.
next name is
Mike
crazy.
from the Patriots. And then what the fuck is that?
This next name was wild, yeah.
Called it.
Mekhi Becton.
Oh yeah, Mekhi Becton. I know Mekhi
Yeah,
Becton.
Mekhi Becton from the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
That's number 4. Number 5 is Jonah Williams, which he wanted out anyway last year, so he can low-key go.
Give
I mean,
him
he
what
was
he's
all
looking
right.
for.
He was all right this year, but
Give him
I
what
think
he's
if you
looking
don't
for.
want, I feel like he can be replaced.
Yeah.
Jermaine Illuminor from
think
the Raiders. Actually, I think there's been some talks with the Bengals about him as well.
I think we got enough.
That's it?
Yeah.
So,
I was done after 3.
All right.
Yeah.
Top 6. I gave you top 6.
Appreciate it,
I
bro.
appreciate this. I appreciate you finding that list.
Yes. So that's the offensive tackles or offensive linemen that are free agents this year. Anybody got anything else? You want to talk about defensive linemen?
Yes. Or
Give
just
us-
defense.
Yeah, defensive players. Give us two of each position, or maybe let's go 3 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, 2 DBs. Actually, 3 DBs. 3, 3, and 3.
Yeah.
Chris Jones.
Chris
He's
Jones is
He's
top
going
of the
back to
list.
KC.
He's top of the list.
He's going back to KC. Don't worry about that.
They better have some money. Because he sat out how many games this year?
4?
First 6, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4
it
to
was a
6.
significant amount.
4 to 6, but they still won a lot of those games.
Yeah, they did, but
Don't panic.
Look at you, Case. You handing it up, nigga.
No. It's not what it looks. The biggest thing though, they're young.
excuse me, I gotta do something.
Yep, they're super young on the defensive end. So at that point, I think they'll be good.
Wait,